Judges 19 through 21. The only way I can explain this part of the Bible and what I'm trying to communicate is think of it that I'm going to be giving out character roles to explain the narrative. Um, and I wanted to say, first off, is that uh, I believe in God first. Second is my family. Third is I'm an American patriot. And fourth is that it's whatever political party I belong to. In giving this illustration, I just wanted to get that off the table anyway. So I am going to be relating this to where there was civil unrest, a civil war that happened in the Bible, in the book of Judges, and how I see some similarities of what's going on in our country. So, being said, there's the 12 tribes of Israel, which were the Israelites. And I'm going to think of them as being the patriots, just Americans that are not thinking so much of being in part of any political party, being left or right. They're just American citizens who love their country, okay? And think of the Benjamite tribe as the group that actually went against their countrymen that were part of the 12 tribes of Judea. And think of them as being the collective movement, just a leftist extremist, anti-ICE groups, like what happened on January the 18th, 2026, where they went into St. Paul's Church, and that was an act of terrorism. Or the fatal shooting of a federal officer that happened on January the 7th, 2026. And think of the Gib-U City Group. I'm just sorry if I'm trying to pronounce them, as being like a terrorist group, an ISIS or Al Qaeda group, anti-American group, okay, in this illustration I'm trying to give. So I hope you're following along here. So anyway, in the Bible, there was this man who was a Levite, who was part of the 12 tribes of Judah, that was with a woman, and he was just trying to find a place to stay. So he ended up staying at the place of this particular Benjamite. And what happened is there was a group of the Gib-U City Group. Sorry if I'm trying to pronounce their name incorrectly, but they went to this Benjamite and said, hey, we want to have our way with this man. And instead, this woman got raped and tortured and cut all her body parts and sent it to the 12 tribes of Judah. And there was already civil unrest, but this is kind of what, I guess, broke the camel's back. And so this Benjamite tribe actually sided with this Gib-U City group and went against their own countrymen. And so the Israelites were so grieved. They were angry, but they're also grieved because they didn't want to go to war with their own countrymen. But at the same time, they felt completely betrayed. And so they were saddened because there was so much moral decay and injustice and social decline and evil that it was so grave that they had to actually go to civil war. So the Israelites went to Bethel to ask God, shall we go? And every time they did this, they actually sobbed and grieved because they didn't want to have to do what they had to do. And the Lord told them, yes, that they had to go. They had to fight for their freedom. So they had about 400,000 swordsmen. And the third time around, long story short, they practically eliminated all the Benjamites. There was only 600 left. And on the third time that they went to war. And I just see where our country is right now, that the lines are just crossed so much that I'm grieved for our country, but I feel like we're being provoked to have to fight for our own freedom. And I, I'm just grieved what I'm seeing. It's just gone beyond. Um, there's just a point where, there's so much evil. You have to stand up against this injustice. I don't know what to say anymore. I'm just grieved.